Hey friends, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. It is a really gloomy day today, so I'm hoping that the lighting doesn't look horrible. And sorry if my voice sounds funny. I think this is the first time I'm speaking for the day so far. So excuse that. But anyway, I am here to share my breakfast with you. It is another toast combination, and I would love for you to know that ever since I started switching up my toasts for this YouTube video, I have also been doing sort of like a Toast Tuesday on Instagram, just because I want to share with everyone these cool like toast concoctions I've been coming up with. And yeah, so you inspired me to do Toast Tuesday on Instagram, which I have been doing straight for like a few weeks now. So yeah, it's been pretty fun. And today I have a new toast to share with you. At the bottom, we have sourdough bread, and I got this sourdough bread from the farmer's market. So it is super yummy, and I like to keep my bread in the freezer, if you didn't know, so that I can keep it for way longer. And then I just pop like a frozen slice into the toaster and it defrosts, it gets perfectly toasty. I love it, love that hack. And then on the top I have vegan cream cheese. I have the Kite Hill plain vegan cream cheese, and then on top, you can probably guess what this is if you are a resident vegan. It is tempeh. It's tempeh bacon, actually. It's from Lightlife, and that specific one, I believe it's the Lightlife smoky bacon tempeh, is my favorite. It smells, it tastes, it has like a really great flavor of bacon. It's not 100% bacon, but I find this one to be my favorite vegan bacon right now. And yeah, that's the toast, just vegan cream cheese and bacon. Again, this is another nostalgic topping for me. This was probably my favorite and go-to topping for bagels. I would always get a pumpernickel bagel with cream cheese and bacon. That was my default. So let's give it a go. This hits the spot. The bacon isn't crunchy, and I recall whenever I had cream cheese and bacon bagels, the bacon would be super, super crispy. But that's okay. I get the really nice smoky flavor from it, that reminiscent bacony kind of flavor. And then it's just the perfect combination with creamy cream cheese. You have to give it a try. I think this would be even better with Trader Joe's vegan cream cheese, because Kite Hill cream cheese has like a very distinct savory taste to me, which is why I love it so much. But Trader Joe's vegan cream cheese is a lot more subtle and is really good for complementing with something else. So I feel like it would complement so well with this very flavor-packed tempeh bacon. I really, really love it. And it was really easy to make, so highly recommend. I have been going back and forth wondering if I want coffee or not. And if I do want coffee, do I want cold coffee or do I want hot coffee? And I'm feeling a little cold right now. It's actually a bit chilly today, but it's not that cold, so I don't know what I want. Oh, by the way, I did cut my hair, if you're wondering about that. I went back for another trim, but yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I want. I guess we'll go with a hot cortado. Let's do this. All right, so since this is hot, I'm going to heat up my milk first, so it's hot, of course. That should be enough. I like my coffee dark, if you couldn't tell by now. And I'm still using the almond milk. I think it's just my default at this point. I know almond milk isn't the best in terms of sustainability, so I might switch out of this, but it's been the same bottle for like a number of weeks. So almond milk it is. The only other thing I will say is that like whenever I heat up milk, like almond milk, it separates. So almond milk is not the best, or at least almond malk is not the best for hot coffee beverages, but it's all I have, so whatever. There it is, my cortado. I almost added vanilla into it, but meh, I guess I'll be good with this. Hello again, friends. It is lunchtime. I have something interesting to share with you. I've already heated it up and everything. It's takeout. Yet again, it's leftover takeout. And thank you, by the way, for people who comment every single week and they're like, it is totally fine to be ordering takeout at least once a week. Because, you know, it is what it is. That's life. And also, someone made a really good point that supporting vegan businesses is a great thing, and I absolutely agree. So anyway, that's just my own self-criticism, but I have some leftovers here, and I know what you're thinking, what the heck is this? It's just a plate of fries. So the other day I ordered disco fries, which I didn't know this, even though I've had it before in the past, but like New Yorkers and New Jerseyans, they basically call disco fries fries that have like gravy and mozzarella cheese, which is almost the same as poutine in Canada. Poutine, of course, is used with cheese curds, but in New Jersey, they use mozzarella. And so I ordered disco fries, basically, and they were really, really soggy when they came, which is, of course, to be expected because it's like drowning in gravy. But what I decided to do with the leftovers is put it in the oven at a really, really high temperature and let it go for like 15 minutes so that it could still get the crust on it or the crispiness on it, but the sauce is still there. And I can actually kind of see the sauce still kind of glistening on the fries, which I'm excited about, but it's not saucy anymore. It's sort of just like has the crunchy exterior from the sauce as well as the fries just being crispy. And the mozzarella is pretty much non-existent now, but I did crumble over some vegan feta on this. And the vegan feta is from Trader Joe's. If you've never had that vegan feta before, you have to try it. It's like the best. It is one of my top 3 or top 5 vegan cheeses. Logan is trying to touch the camera. All right, I'm gonna give this a try for you. Of course, this is a fork fry situation because of the gravy, but here we go. Logan is in front of the camera. I gotta get rid of him. I love what I did here. I love the whole heating it at a high temperature in the oven situation because it does have a crisp. I don't know if you can hear that, but it definitely has a crisp, and the crisp is actually coming from the sauce, from the gravy that was once coating all of these fries. So I get all of the flavor from the gravy, which is fantastic. Because I love the gravy that comes with disco fries. And then again, like I said, the vegan mozzarella is completely gone. It's like disappeared from this dish. But the creaminess and the strong tanginess from the vegan feta is the perfect complement for like a blank slate sort of situation when it comes to fries. So I am obsessed with this. Hello friends, for some reason it is starting to get dark, so apologies for that, but I wanted to come on and tell you a little bit about dinner. Fingers crossed that I end up making this. I kind of made a mistake. Let me just explain. So essentially what I want to make are like vegan chicken shawarma sandwiches. And my initial plan was to take a block of tofu, put it in the freezer, defrost it, put it in the freezer again, and then defrost it, which is like a couple of days kind of process so that the tofu gets a very chickeny kind of texture. If you didn't know about that hack, there you go. But I completely forgot about that whole prep situation. So I didn't do any of that with this block of tofu, but I need to make something for dinner and everything else is in the freezer. So I'm kind of left with this, but I think it'll be okay. I'm sure if I put this in the oven and get it nice and crispy on the outside, it'll still have a nice chickeny kind of texture. So I'm going with it. I'm going to do like an oven method for this, the crispy tofu recipe, by the way. That's on my blog. And I'm gonna turn this into vegan chicken. And then I have pita, of course. This was in the freezer also, but seeing that it's bread, it's probably gonna defrost faster. So I was not prepared today, y'all. But this is just pocketless pitas from the brand Kontos. Oh my gosh, you know what? I never checked the ingredient label on this. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky that I did not mess that up. Okay, so this brand is vegan. There are a lot of ingredients, but they are vegan. Oh, you know what? That's why I didn't check the recipe label. There is a note right there that says vegan. Okay, oh my gosh. So that is the pita, and then the veggies that are going into this are pretty classic. I mean, you can't really see it right now, but this is a cucumber in here. I have a bunch of lettuce, and then of course I have tomatoes. So lettuce, tomato, cucumber. I'm just gonna dice these things up, thinly slice the cucumber, and then the lettuce is already kind of chopped up. And then to wrap everything all together, I have this vegan tzatziki dip. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I was saying it so wrong before. This is from Trader Joe's and it's really good. I've had it before. It's delicious. It tastes exactly like the real thing. So I went all the way to Trader Joe's just to get this, just for this recipe. So just to recap, we're gonna do crispy tofu as our vegan chicken. I'm gonna season it up and whatnot. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber as the veggies inside of a pita, and it's the pocketless one, so we're gonna kind of like fold it up into like a massive taco kind of situation instead of like stuffing it. And then I'm gonna top it off with this vegan tzatziki sauce. Wish me luck. You're probably seeing it on the screen if you know it ends up going well. The reason why I'm not sure is because the whole pita thing is frozen and then the tofu isn't in the process that I expected to do it. But overall, I still think it's going to be absolutely delicious and a great combination of all the ingredients. So yeah, that is all for this week's video. I didn't snack on anything. Did you notice that? Like, I didn't notice that until right now, but I didn't have any snacks. Those fries were really filling during lunchtime. So that is all for this week's video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sticking around and subscribing, and I'll talk to you in next week's video.